1 2 1 2.
Need you anymore. That's the best part. In between love and obsession, caught in the wreckage. Let me be. You are a prison. Why won't you listen? In the deep end, we hit a dead end. Every time we're swimming, you make sure we're sinking. In the deep end, where do I dive in? Every time we're sinking, down, down, down. In the deep end. I still hear your voice at night. Make me feel alright. Jump right back into my heart. 'Cause we could dance the night away. Make me love you through the haze. Ain't no need to be afraid. Still hear your voice tonight. Make me feel right. Jump right back into my heart. Cause we could dance the night away. Make me love you through the haze. Ain't no need to be afraid. I want you bad, want you bad. I do. You coming back, cause I still hear your voice tonight. Make me feel right. Jump right back into my life. Give me something else to do than thinking about. Are you thinking about it too? Don't need reason, my reasoning is you. I knew that we were bound to fall apart, but always kept you deep inside my heart. Maybe someday you'll forget the past. Still hear your voice tonight. Make me feel right. Jump right back into my heart. Cause we could dance the night away. Make me love you through the haze. Ain't no need to be afraid. I want you bad, I do. You coming back, cause I still hear your voice tonight. Make me feel right. Jump right back into my life. I think about you, I really do. I keep on running back, I'm running back to you. I think about you, I really do. I keep on running back, I'm running back to you. Still hear your voice tonight, voice tonight. I still hear your voice tonight, voice tonight. I still hear your voice tonight. Make me feel right. Jump right back into my life. I do. It's a little bit cold, yeah, that's alright. When I see it, she's still on the side. And we're sitting on the curb of the parking lot, talking about our lives and the futures we've got. And she says, don't you worry, you're only 19, so why you in such a hurry? And it's a parking lot sunrise, with a girl who says that she might just have me Monday. We're until then I'll wait under a parking lot sunrise, with a girl who says that she might just have me Monday. We're until then I'll wait. It's a little bit late, it's a little bit light, but when I'm with her, it just feels right. I say, I've been running around, I'm exhausted, but when I'm with you, it feels like I've been anesthetized. She said, I don't really mind being put under for you. I'll be waiting for the sunrise. And it's a parking lot sunrise, with a girl who says that she might just have me Monday. But until then I'll wait under a parking lot sunrise, with a girl who says that she might just have me Monday. But until then I'll wait under a parking lot. Where did you go? My heart's on a mission, search of my soul, 'cause I feel you slipping. Don't fade away to memory, I can feel you calling out my name. Somewhere in the galaxies, I feel you waiting. And peace in my mind, knowing you're somewhere inside. We're frozen in time, so I close my eyes, search for signs until you're
Hello and welcome. We'll try again. Is everybody ready for Eurovision tonight? I can't hear you. The joke's not funny the second time. Well, thank you very much to everyone who's joined. We had a little bit of an issue and we haven't been able to stream on Facebook as planned, which is where we're going to get most people joining and just playing along. But thank you to all you dedicated people who have joined us here on YouTube. So far, we've got lots of teams in. Well, not lots, but we've got some dedicated teams in, so thank you very much. We've got If Only We Had a Brain. We've got Let's Go. We've got Readings, we've got Anta Reap, Sharon and Nigel, the Ruffleys and Samper. So we're going to get started in the next couple of minutes. We'll give 2 more minutes for any teams to join. But if you want to take part, all you need to do is ignore the bit where it says about Facebook, because we can't do it. So go to YouTube, which are already on, and this is going perfectly. So you need to play along, grab your phone, go to hq.fm/play/2684 or scan the QR code there. We're going to get started in literally 2 minutes time.
back to you, back to you, back to you.
Yo, listen, oi, run that again, I'm shelling them. Flow galactic, cool man Bellingham. Man, I got love in Krakow and
While we wait for the
Birmingham.
last
The gal
few
love me, but I
teams,
keep
are
hurting
we
them.
all
I'm a
excited?
twat.
Today
Got the chat.
is the
Bit of
70th
this and bit of
Eurovision
that.
Song
I'll run up in
Contest.
New York with a
Will
Polish
be
dance. By the time
taking
we're done,
place.
it
I don't
won't
know
be
if
your
you've listened
flat,
to the
that
UK
flat.
song
Tie
yet,
up, jet,
but it
fly up,
promises
man,
to be a
marking a
good
part
one.
in a
So
rage,
during
man,
the quiz
wire.
today,
Hard
grab
to
your
keep
drink,
the game
have a
done. I
couple
got
of
loads of
free
heat like a
drinks while we
shithead
get
dry
ready for
again.
Eurovision to
I'm a
start.
big
Who
game
are your
player.
predictions?
Fly your
Have you got
sister
your
out to
predictions
Marbella.
down?
Treat a
Who's
nice little
going to
vampire.
win Eurovision this year? I'm hearing Australia is a strong favourite, but I'm all for the UK. I'm dry. Let's go. So we're going to get started now. I think everybody who's going to be in is in. Unfortunately, it's a bit quieter than I hoped, but just before we start, I just want to say that we're doing this to raise awareness and to raise funds for Huxley. Huxley is particularly close to my family. He's a family friend. His family are family friends, but also is my brother's godson. And Huxley unfortunately has got leukemia and he's facing a really strong battle. And his family really needs the money to get the treatment that he needs, which is only available in America. So if you want to scan that QR code down there, that will take you through to their GoFundMe page where you can donate and help Huxley today. We're going to get started. We've got a few more teams still joining now. Welcome to Euro Quiz On, taking part in the quiz as well. While we wait for the last few, I'll explain how the quiz works. So, throughout the quiz this evening, you're going to see a few different types of keypad. The first one is nice and easy. It's multiple choice, A to D. All you need to do is push the letter that matches the correct answer. The second type of keypad is our numerical keypad. It's got it looks just like a calculator. You type in your number and then you push OK to send it through to me. And the third and final keypad is our letters keypad. It's got all the letters from A through to Z. It's a QWERTY style keyboard, just like you'd see on WhatsApp or Messenger. And what I want you to do is push the first letter of the first word or name of the answer. So if I asked you who wrote Romeo and Juliet, not a Eurovision question, but if I asked you who wrote Romeo and Juliet, the answer of course would be Shakespeare, but we're looking for the W for William and not the S for Shakespeare. It will all become apparent as we get started with this first round, so do not worry. The very last rule is we don't include the words the or a. So if the answer was The Lion King, we're looking for the letter L for lion and not the T for them. Because normally when we play one of these quizzes, we would have some buzzer sounds and a countdown timer, but because of the lag and the delay with YouTube and what I thought would be Facebook, having two different streams I thought was going to be challenging, so we haven't got a countdown timer. Once I see your answers coming in, I'll know that you've heard the question, and then we'll end the question shortly after that. So hopefully that all makes sense. We're going to get started now then. I think everybody who is in is in. If not, you can join along. It's just for fun. It's a free quiz, and please, 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 the most important thing is to donate to support and help Huxley as well, if you can, please. So let's get started then with our first round. Here we go. So question 1, in what year did Celine Dion compete for Switzerland on Eurovision? What year did Celine Dion compete for Switzerland on Eurovision? Is it A, 1984, B, 1986, C, 1988, or D, 1990? Lots of strong answers coming in there. A, B, C, or D? Time's running out now. If you've not answered, it's your last few seconds to answer. And time is up. Okay, well done to everyone who answered. The answer was C, 1988. We had 5 teams who got that one right, so well done. You guys are all getting yourself 5 points. Getting it right the fastest there was Samper. Great time there from you, so well done. Here's your next question. Who was the first UK winner of Eurovision? The first UK winner of Eurovision. Is it A, Cliff Richard, B, Bucks Fizz, C, Sandy Shaw, or D, Mary Hopkins? A, B, C, or D? Okay, your time is almost up. Get your answers in there. C, Sandy Shaw was the right answer. Well done to everyone who got it. Only 4 teams got that one. Samper, Antareep, Sharon and Nigel, and Euro Quizon. So big well done to you. Who got it right the fastest though? It was Euro Quizon. Well done. Here's question 3. In which decade was the first Eurovision Song Contest? In which decade? Was it A, the 1940s, B, the 1950s, C, the 1960s, or D, the 1970s? A, B, C, or D? And your time is running out now, so get your answers in if you haven't already done so.
Kiki, I got feelings, but I'd rather keep it to myself.
And your time's up. Well done to everyone who answered there. B, the 1950s is the right answer. 5 points to everybody who got that one right, the 1950s. Here's question 4. Which country has come bottom of the Eurovision the most number of times? This one's a letters question, so you're going to type in your answer by pushing the first letter of the answer. Which country has come bottom of Eurovision the most number of times?
Just come over,
Last few seconds to answer.
stay with me. I won't kiss and tell, make believe. I got feelings.
Nobody got that one right. It was Finland was the answer we were looking for. No one getting that one. Finland. Here's your next question. Question 5. True or false? More than one country has won Eurovision at the same time. A, true, or B, false? It's a tricky one. I don't know what I would answer for this. And just like that, your time is up. All the answers are in. It was A, it was true. 2 countries have won Eurovision at the same time. Shall we have a look and see what they were? Because only 5 of you knew that one. So the 2 countries, just going to VAR now. Which countries won at the same time? And it was, some of you are shouting at the screen now, but the two countries that won it at the same time were Spain, the United Kingdom, Netherlands and France were all declared joint winners with 18 points each. That was in 1969. Eurovision history there. Here we go. Let's move on to your next question, this one. What year did the UK last win the Eurovision Song Contest? Lots of answers coming through there. Your time's almost up. Interestingly, not quite related to this, but the very first Eurovision was held on the 24th of May 1956. Just 7 countries were in it originally. Netherlands, Switzerland, Belgium, Germany, France, Luxembourg and Italy. So the UK wasn't even in it to begin with. I'm learning something. Hopefully we could all learn something by the end of this, but 1997 was the right answer. 3 teams got it right. Well done to Samper, Antareep and Euro Quiz on. Question 7. This one's a picture. It's going to come through to your devices now, and your question is, who was the BBC's commentator for the Eurovision Song Contest prior to Graham Norton? When you know the answer, just tap on the image and you'll see the letters appear underneath if you haven't already done that. Wogan was the right answer. 6 teams got it right. Well done to Samper, Antareep, the Ruffleys, Euro Quiz on, Reddings, and If Only We Had a Brain. All getting that one right. Well done. Here's your next question. How long was the shortest song ever performed at Eurovision in 1957? Was it A, 45 seconds, B, 1 minute and 16 seconds, C, 1 minute and 32 seconds, or D, 2 minutes and 2 seconds? One minute 32 seconds was the answer. Only one team got it right. Samper getting 5 points there. Well done to you, Samper. That was a short song. Interestingly as well, in 1995, Norway won with a song called Nocturne that contained only 24 words. The rest was long violin solos. Here's your next question. Which country made its debut entry in the contest in 2015? Which country made its debut entry in the contest in 2015? Australia is the right answer. Well done to everyone who got it right, all getting 5 points there. That is Let's Go, Samper, Antareep, Sharon and Nigel, and If Only We Had a Brain, Reddings and Euro Quiz on. Your next question. Sandra Kim won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1986 for Belgium. She was the youngest ever winner, but how old was she? A few different answers coming in there. That is the end of our time for that question. Well done. It was the correct answer was 13. 3 teams got it right. Well done, Samper, Antareep, Euro Quiz on, all getting that one right. That brings us to the end of our first round. So we're just having some quick 10 question rounds. We'll have one more now. and then we'll go to a quick little break, 5 minutes for everyone to top up their glasses, ready for Eurovision. Okay, here is your leaderboard so far. Shall we have a look? At the moment, the Ruffleys have 5 points. Let's Go also have 5. Sharon and Nigel are in 5th place with 15 points. Reddings are in 4th place with 20. In 3rd place with 25 points, If We Only Had a Brain. In 2nd place, we've got 2 teams, Antareep and Euro Quiz On. And in 1st place with 45 points, it is Sampa! Well done to all of you. Let's move on to our next round and then we'll have a short break. But first, a little bit extra trivia for you. Shall we have a look at some Eurovision trivia? Obviously, I know all this. I'm not reading it off a sheet. But the longest Eurovision song title in history was Estonia's 2024 entry called Narkootikumidest Itimi Midagi. So if you want that as your team name, we'll have fun trying to fit that on our scoreboard. But here we go. Here is our next round. This time, everyone's going to get 5 points, but the top 2 teams will get themselves 10 points if you're the fastest, and 5 bonus points if you're the second fastest. Here we go. Round 2, question 1. There is now a time limit for all Eurovision song entries, and it must not be longer than how many minutes? And it's a whole number, so it's not X and a half minutes, so it's a whole number we're looking for. How many minutes? Three is the right answer. Well done to everyone who got it right. 5 teams getting it. Reading, Sampa, Antareep, Euro Quiz On, and Let's Go! Here's question 2. True or false? The rules of the Eurovision Song Contest state that a singer from a country must hold a passport for that country. Is it A, true, or B, false? Lots of you answering already there. B, false is the right answer. You don't have to hold a passport for that country. I guess just look at San Marino. They've had, I'm pretty sure they had Pitbull or someone a few years ago, and then this year they've had Boy George, haven't they? So you don't need to. Here's your next question, question 3. Everyone getting that one right, by the way, was the Ruffleys, Sharon and Nigel, Reddings, Antareep, Let's Go, Sampa, and Euro Quiz On. Well done. Here's question 3. France won the contest in 1962, but refused to host the contest the following year due to expense. Which country held the contest instead? Quite a few of you know in this one. And your time is up. How many people got that one right? United Kingdom, of course. Well done to everyone who did get it. We've got a bit of a habit for hosting it when other people can't or don't want to, so well done if you did get that one. 4 teams did. 10 points to all of you. That is Sampa and Reddings. 15 points though going to Antareep, and 20 points to Let's Go! Here's question 4. In 1980, the Dutch singer Maggie McNeil sang about a European city, but which city was it? Is it A, Paris, B, Brussels, C, Amsterdam, or D, Madrid? C, Amsterdam was the right answer. 5 teams getting it. 10 points to If Only We Had a Brain. 10 points to Sharon and Nigel. 10 points to Euro Quiz On. 15 points to Sampa. And the 20 points for the fastest answer. It's Antareep. Well done to you. Here's question 5. In 1974, the United Kingdom's BBC hosted the Eurovision Song Contest in Brighton. The home country came fourth with the marching song Long Live Love. But your question is, which Greece actress sang this entry? Olivia Newton-John's the right answer. 6 teams getting it. 10 points to Sharon and Nigel, Reddings and Samper. 10 points to Antareep. 15 points to Euro Quiz On. And 20 points if only we had a brain. Question 6. In 1997, which member of Boyzone co-hosted the Eurovision Song Contest with Carrie Crowley? Ronan Keating is the right answer. 5 teams getting it. 10 points to Sharon and Nigel and Samper and Reddings. 15 points to Antareep and 20 points to Euro Quiz On. Is question 7. Which British town hosted the Eurovision Song Contest in 1982? Is it A, Brighton, B, Leeds, C, Harrogate or D, London? Answers were flying in fast there. That is the end of our time, but well done to everybody who did get that one right. The correct answer, of course, was... I say, of course, I didn't know this, but the correct answer was Harrogate. Harrogate, of all places. So well done to everybody who did get that one right. 10 points there going to Samper, 15 points going to Antareep, and 20 points it is Euro Quiz On! Here's question 8. There's a picture coming through. Remember, when you know the answer, tap on that image to see the letters underneath. When the United Kingdom scored a humiliating 0-0 in the contest in 2003, who were the performers? Gemini was the right answer. 3 teams getting that right. 10 points to Sharon and Nigel, 15 points to Samper, and 20 points, once again, it's Antareep. Question 9. Which EastEnders actress represented the UK in 1991? Which EastEnders actress represented the UK in 1991? Let's go at a super fast answer there. Were they right though? Who knows? Samantha Janus. Now Samantha Womack. Well done if you got that one right. 4 teams did. 10 points to Reddings, 10 points to Euro Quiz On, 15 points to Samper, and 20 points to Antareep. Question 10. The UK has won the Eurovision Song Contest 5 times. How many times have they finished in 2nd place? Your time is up there. Well done to some teams who got that right super fast. 16 is the right answer. So 15 points going to Samper and 20 points once again it is Antareep. Let's have a look at the leaderboard, then we're going to have a short break and we'll be back after that break with our last 2 rounds. We've blitzed through this. I'll be honest, we condensed the quiz down to make it a bit of a shorter quiz because I thought we were going to be streaming to Facebook too, and I thought the interaction with that would take longer. But we haven't had to do the Facebook because it didn't work. So we'll see you back in 5 minutes. But first, here is your leaderboard. Currently in 7th place with 15 points, it's the Ruffleys. In 6th place, we've got 2 teams. If we only had a brain and Let's Go, both with 55 points. In 5th place with 65 points, it's Sharon and Nigel. In 4th place with 80 points, it's Reddings. In 3rd with 150 points, it's Euro Quiz On. In 2nd with 170 is Samper, and in 1st place with 195 points is Antareep. Well done to everybody so far. We're going to be coming back in 5 minutes time with your next round. So I'm going to get myself a drink, you get yourself a drink, and we'll see you back very soon. But first, before you go, during this break, just remember the reason why we're doing all this is to raise awareness and raise funds for Huxley. So I know there's not too many people playing, not as many as I hoped for. During COVID, by the way, when we did these quizzes, there's like 1,000 people playing, so I had some high hopes, but I know times have changed since then. So please, 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 if you haven't already done so, go head to that QR code, whichever way I need to point. Head to that QR code and give a little donation to Huxley. It's much appreciated. But we'll see you back in 5 minutes time.
ゆく朝太陽の下響く残響を聞いて降り注ぐ光の中立ち止まりはしないよさえずりは僕を呼ぶように緑色を背に飛び立つ鼓動が僕を呼び覚ます命果てるまでサバナ帰ろうサバナ一人じゃないよサバナ美しい世界をサバナさあ生み出すんだサバナ羽を伸ばし誰が何をとも止められやしないから焦るように駆け出して たいざわめいて向かう今の日々へ国籍指さす方へサバナ帰ろうサバナ一人じゃないよサバナ美しい世界をサバナさあ生み出すんだサバナ I'm calling now サバナ We'll never be alone
Eins, zwei, drei, and that's a pepperoni. Right, we're back in now. Are we ready for the next round? Here we go. So this is our last round of 10. It's going to be, apologise now, it's going to be a bit of a shorter quiz than we had hoped. But we've got one round of 10 and then we've got an evil round of 5 questions. I'll tell you about that when we get to it. But for now, here we go. Here is our last full round of 10 questions. How many times has Johnny Logan won Eurovision? And I want you to include any possible times he's been a writer. Is it A3, B4, C5 or D6?
If you wanna know what it's like, I can't stay here forever, stay here forever. Baby, I'm just keeping it real. You hold me down on the weather, down on the weather. You pull me down, 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 down. I try to turn it around, but you pull me
Okay, and your time is up.
you pull me down, 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 down.
A3 was the right answer. 3 teams got it right. 10 points to Samper, 10 points to Anteri. And well done for the fastest answer there. It was Euro Quiz On. Well done to you. Here's question 2. Which East European or West Asian country made its debut in the contest in 2008?
If only you and me could sail across the sea. I know that we could be forever wild and free. You never lie to me. I love you endlessly. There ain't no place I'd rather be. You pull me down, 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 down. I try to turn it around. You pull me down, down.
Azerbaijan is the right answer. Well done to everyone who got it. 4 teams got it right. That was Reddings, Samper, Anteri, but once again the fastest, Euro Quiz On. Well done. Question 3. Before I send through question 3, during the break I was having a little look to see why don't we have any famous celebrities that do it for us. And I couldn't believe the amount of famous people that have done it in the past. People who have gone on to have global careers: ABBA, Celine Dion, Cliff Richard, Julio Iglesias. There's a whole raft of people who have gone on to do better things, but where is the raft of people who were good and have then decided to represent us at Eurovision? The Ukraine won in 2022 with the song Stefania by Kalush Orchestra. Can you remember how many points did they get?
Till you lose it all and don't give in. When in love like we're rolling, got you falling on my skin. Take a chance, this is it. Oh, na, na.
Okay, your time is up.
Yeah, I know that you won't quit. Got you hanging on a bit.
631 points. 2 teams got that one right. Well done to both of you, Samper and Anteri. Well done to you. Question 4 is a picture coming through to your devices now. So once again, when you know the answer, if you know the answer, click on that image and it'll show you the letters underneath. So in 1998 Eurovision Song Contest, Israel won the competition with the song Diva. The song was sung by a transsexual, but what was her name?
Till you lose it all and don't give in. When in love like we're rolling, got you falling on my skin. Take a chance, this
all the answers in. It's your last couple of seconds. Answer if you haven't done already. Dana International was the right answer. 4 teams got it right. That's the Reddings, Antareep, Sharon and Nigel, but the fastest answer once again is Euro Quiz On. Here's question 5. 2011 saw the return of which country after a 14-year break? Was it A, Spain, B, Austria, C, Italy, or D, Sweden? C, Italy was the right answer. 3 teams getting it. Sampa, Antareep and Euro Quiz On. Well done to all of you. Here's question 6. In which year did Bucks Fizz win the competition? In which year did Bucks Fizz win the competition? 3 teams got it. It's 1981. 10 points going to the Ruffleys. Also getting it right is Sampa, and the fastest is Antareep. Is question 7. Just going back, I was having a look again there. ABBA. So we're saying that ABBA did very well, obviously, out of Eurovision. Boosted their whole career. Probably one of the top 10 most famous bands of all time. But did you know that ABBA got 0 points from the UK in 1974? 0. We gave them 0 points. They went on to become obviously one of the biggest bands in history. And so I suppose that goes to show if we don't do well tonight, guys, it doesn't mean it's a bad act. It just means it's bad judges. So this one is true or false. Cliff Richard won the Eurovision Song Contest with Congratulations in 1968. Is it A, true, or B, false? It is B, false. He placed second, losing to Spain's entry La 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 by Maciel. There's only 1 point in it. Here's question 8. 5 years after Cliff Richard lost by just 1 point, he represented the UK again, but which song was it with? Is it A, Wired for Sound, B, Power to All Our Friends, C, Devil Woman, or D, We Don't Talk Anymore? B, We Don't Talk Anymore, and 6 teams got it right. Well done to the Ruffleys. If only we had a brain. Reddings, Euro Quiz On, Sampa, and the fastest team, Antareep. Here's question 9. Gina Who represented the UK in 1996? Gina Who represented the UK in 1996? G is the right answer. Gina G. Well done to the 6 teams who got it. That's the Ruffleys. If only we had a brain. Sampa, Antareep, Sharon and Nigel. And the fastest team is Euro Quiz On. Once again, here's your last question of this round. And then I'm going to give you one last refreshment break before we go into our 5 killer questions and find out who is the winner of tonight's quiz. Here's question 10. Besides the United Kingdom, Germany and France, and what other country belongs to the so-called Big Four? The 4 countries have a guaranteed place in the final of the following year. So besides the United Kingdom, Germany and France, what other country belongs to the so-called Big Four? Time's almost up. The answer is Spain, España. 4 teams got it right. Well done to all of you. If only we had a brain. Sampa, Antwerp, and the fastest answer that time, it was Readings. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. So far in 8th place, it's the Ruffleys. In 7th place, let's go! In 6th place, if only we had a brain. 5th place, Sharon and Nigel with 95 points. 4th place, Readings with 120. 3rd place, Euro Quiz On with 220. 2nd place, Sampa with 260. And in 1st place, with an amazing 295 points, is Antwerp. We'll see you back in just under 5 minutes time. Go get yourself a drink and get ready for our last round, because after this you've only got less than an hour until Eurovision gets started.
All I wanna be is the top prize. Top prize. Learning how to stand when the ground gives out. Getting used to quiet when the noise dies down. I can see the damage when I look around, but I'm still here breathing, so I'm here for now. If I could step outside my head and tell myself what I know now. Find something you believe in. Find someone who will leave when everything you build starts breaking down. I gave all my time to the wrong mistakes. Tried to run fear, but it always stayed. Every open road still feels the same, but I'm learning now it's okay to change. If I could rewind the nights, I'd tell myself I'll be alright. Find something you believe in. Find someone who will leave when everything you build starts breaking down. Find a place you can return to. Find a truth you can hold on to when the lights go out and you're lost somehow. It's love.
And there we go. We're coming back for our final 5 questions. So here we go. This is our killer round. In this round, you are only going to have 10 seconds to answer each question, okay? You're going to get 25 points for every question you get right. But if you get a question wrong or you do not answer, you will be wiped out of this round. So you have to get it right to move on to the next question. You'll get 25 points for each one. I need you to answer as fast as you can though, because the fastest team is going to get 5 bonus points. So remember, you need to answer, because no answer is a wrong answer, and if you answer incorrectly or don't answer, you're locked out of this round. Here we go. Here's your final 5 questions. Question 1. Who won in 1974 with their hit song Waterloo? Sorry, I'll mute that. That's off-putting, isn't it? There we go. ABBA is the right answer. 2 teams didn't answer there. Oh no! Well done to everyone who did, all getting 25 points. The fastest team getting 30 points. It's Reddings. Here's your next question now. Remember, you only have 10 seconds to answer. Who sang for the UK and came second with his song Spaceman in 2022? Who sang for the UK and came second with his song Spaceman in 2022? Sam Ryder's the right answer. Well done to the 5 teams who got it. Samper, Antareep, Euro Quiz on. If only we had a brain, but the fastest team getting 30 points, it's Reading. Well done to all of you. Here is your next question, question 3. Which country has won the Eurovision Song Contest more times than any other country? Is it A, England, B, Germany, C, Italy, or D, Ireland? Which country has won the Eurovision Song Contest more times than any other country? D, Ireland's the right answer. Well done to everyone who got it. 25 points to all of you. 30 points going to Euro Quiz on. There's only 2 questions left in this round. Who will get the next one right? Which city outside of Europe was the first to host the competition? Which city outside of Europe was the first to host the competition? Remember, you only have 10 seconds to answer. Quick, quick, quick! Whew. 3 teams got it right. It is Jerusalem. Well done to all of you. 25 points to Samper and Antareep. 30 points, though, is Euro Quiz on. Your final question of tonight's quiz. Which song is the highest selling Eurovision winner ever? It eventually sold 6 million copies. And time is up. Nobody got that one right. Save Your Kisses for Me had 6 million sales. ABBA's Waterloo, which many of you guessed, had 5 million. That does bring us to the end of tonight's quiz. Firstly, I just want to say, before I tell you the leaderboard and we find out who is our winner, I just wanted to say a massive thank you for joining us tonight. Obviously, we hoped for a few more, and it was supposed to be streamed on Facebook, so it should have gone out to a huge audience, and they were going to be able to play along in the comments. Unfortunately, that didn't work, but thank you very much for you guys who did join us. I just want to remind you one more time, please, please, please donate to Huxley if you haven't already done so. I've just got a little bit of information here from the family that I thought I'd just quickly read to give you a bit more perspective about Huxley. But basically, he's 10 years old, he's the same age as my daughter, and only in December this last year, the world crumbled really when he was diagnosed with an incredibly rare blood cancer. It's a genetic mutation form of leukemia, the AML-CEBPA mutation. But basically, he's had chemotherapy, he's had a few rounds of that, and it's unfortunately not doing what they need it to do. His body's still producing active cancer cells, and now what they really need is an umbilical or donor stem cell transplant, which requires months of isolation and intensive treatment. But the only place where he can get the specific treatment that he needs in T-cell therapy is in America, and the cost is £500,000. So his family and all their friends, everyone's doing everything they can to raise some money, which is why we're doing this today, just to help do something else to help towards it. But they're doing everything they can to raise that money. If there's any way you can help donate anything at all, we really, really appreciate it to me, and also 100% to the family. They've managed to raise an amazing £40,000 so far in just a couple of weeks, but we can't stop now. We need to keep it going and make sure that they get the money they need so that Huxley can get the support he needs to overcome it. But thank you very much everybody for playing this evening. It's much appreciated. Here is your leaderboard. In 9th place is Sharon and Nigel again. If it makes you feel any better, by the way, Sharon and Nigel, it looks like they left in the last break by accident and they rejoined. Even if I added your 2 points together, it wouldn't have changed too much. In 8th place is the Ruffleys with 55 points. In 7th place, it's Let's Go. In 6th place is Sharon and Nigel. Even when we add them together, you stay in 6th place. You're still in 6th place, so you're beating the Ruffleys and Let's Go anyway. In 5th place with 135 points, If We Only Had a Brain. In 4th place with 205 points, it's Reddings. In 3rd place with 330 points, it's Euro Quiz On. In 2nd place with 360 points, it's Sampa. And in 1st place with an amazing 395 points, it's Anta Reap. Well done to everyone. Thank you so much for playing tonight. You've only got 1 hour to go until Eurovision 2026 begins. So go to the kitchen, go get yourself a drink. Sampa, who's been playing, has been playing from India. Sampa, there isn't a prize this evening. It's a free quiz, and we're doing it just for a bit of fun to get you in the mood for Eurovision. Unfortunately, India aren't in it, so I'd love to know in the comments who you are voting for this tonight. Who's your team that you're supporting? Who's your country? But thank you very much to everyone who's played. Keep your eye out, because hopefully we might do something again that actually works on Facebook. So keep your eye out. Thank you very much for joining us, and everybody enjoy Eurovision this evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you.